Hello everyone, welcome back to Code with Khan Developer. Most beginner create form like this boring, but today I will show you how to build a modern form UI using only HTML and CSS. We are building it live. Open your VS Code and start creating HTML structure. I have already created HTML structure. First, I'm adding form. Inside the form, I'm adding heading, login form. Now, I'm adding input type, placeholder, enter your name. Now, I'm adding button, submit, save, and open with live server. Output. And this is our current output. As you can see, it works, but it looks very basic. So now, let's style it. First, I want everything in the center. Body, margin, 0, removing default margin. Now, giving full screen height. Height is 100 VH. Now, I'm using flexbox, display flex, creating horizontally and vertically. So I'm adding here justify content center. Now adding align item center. I'm adding background. I'm adding font family. Arial. Now save and see output. Now our form is perfectly centered. Now let's style the form box. Now I'm adding here. I'm styling form background white. Now I'm adding padding 30 pixel, adding border radius 12 pixel. Now I'm adding box shadow, align, center, save and see output. Now now it looks like a real UI card. Now let's design the input field. I'm styling input field, input. I'm adding width 250 pixel. I'm adding padding 12 pixel, 12 pixel. Now I'm adding margin top 50 pixel. Now I'm adding margin top 15 pixel, border radius 8 pixel, border 2 pixel, solid green. Outline is none. And transition is 0.3 seconds. Save and see. Now the input look much cleaner. Important part focus state. I'm adding here input focus RGBA 74 144 226 0.4. When save the input, see here. When the user clicks the input, border color changes and glow effect appears. Look at that. This small detail makes UI feel premium. Now let's style the button. Button, margin top, 15 pixel, padding, 12 pixel, 20 pixel. Background, background is blue, color is white, border is none. Border radius is 8 pixel. Cursor, pointer. Now I'm adding transition. Transition 0.3 seconds. Now I'm adding hover effect. Background, transform, scale 1.05, save and see. When the user hover button, color changes and button slightly grow. We just built a modern form UI using only HTML and CSS. If you enjoyed this tutorial, like, comment, subscribe, follow for more real coding tutorials. Thank you so much for watching this video.